Happy scrapper, happy scrapper, happy scrapper, whoa. Get ready to watch a happy scrapper video. Happy scrapper, yeah, yeah, here we go.
Alrighty, happy scrappers. I've said it in a couple of different videos about being professional, having some business cards or some signage or something to give out. This is another load of stuff that we've picked up, all because the person said, hey, don't you do some scrapping? And we wound up getting a ton of scrap and just a bunch of other things that can be used or sold, or just has a ton of value in it. And all this is at one location, easy to back up and load stuff. It's just super important to act professional, have some type of business card or something so you can hand people and they know. And word of mouth goes around super quick, and you're able to take advantage of that. I'll show you once we get in the garage. This place had several of these heavy shelving units. I've got another one put together there, getting ready to move it into the garage. There are several things that I want to test. There's some weed eaters and stuff there that I'll see how they're going to work, if they're going to work. There's a Toro blower that may or may not work, but if not, it's got a huge cord on it. There's tons and tons of other stuff, and this guy must have been like a tinkerer or maybe a mechanic or something. I love this. I hope you can see that. There's so many shadows. That is a grinder that's home built out of a washing machine motor rather. If I can get that thing set out, I'll show it to you a little closer. There's some wrought iron chairs, of course an old satellite, and check this out. This is from a old washing machine motor, and I hope you can see that too with the shadows on it. That is an air compressor that he's made out of a old fire extinguisher and a piston that's come off of something. So we're going to look at that. There's a lot of brass. You can see that there's brass fittings there. That's the copper line that goes down to the bottom. And of course we'll take that motor apart and get it the copper and stuff out of it. But there's a bunch of satellite dishes there that we can do the e-waste on those. All this is just in a basic garage. I don't know what that is. That may be brass. There's just tons and tons of stuff in here. This is what was plopped out in the yard. Now we'll go in the garage and I'll show you what else was picked up at the same location. Okie dokie, this stuff makes my garage even look more cluttered than it usually is. But all this stuff from the same place, same clean out, I guess you could say. There's just tons and tons of tools, electric tools, screwdrivers, bits. There's an old clock. There's another tap and die set there. Some lighting. This is a nice drop cord there. That thing with a pot setting on it is a space heater, and I dropped it bringing in. But there's some cans, some shelving units, and this pole in there you see is an electric chainsaw that goes on this long rod, and you can adjust it in length, make it longer to cut tree limbs while you're standing there. And a nice little roll around stool or seat, which will come in very handy when I'm working on my motorcycles. We got some other stuff over here. Both of these wheelbarrows came from the same location, and there's just tons and tons and tons of stuff poked down in there. And this is a Honda 2400 PSI pressure washer. This is a Craftsman electric start, self-propelled, bagging, walk-behind mower. There is a one-legged hand truck, and there's several other things. There's some of those shelves that came from the same location. So it really, really pays off to, like I said, act professionally. If you go out and act like an idiot, people don't want you on their property. For one thing, they don't trust you. These people want to be able to have you in their home or in their shop or something like that, and not worry about you coming back at midnight and taking the good stuff, so to speak. So I'm not saying that you would. I'm just saying that if you act that way, that's going to follow you around and build your reputation, and that's how people's going to look at you. So keep that in mind. Again, advertising, word of mouth. These people will come up, and especially real estate people that are moving, they're interested in getting stuff out of the way, and you can really profit by that. Okie dokie. You guys keep that in mind, and we're going to start posting some more videos on a regular basis. So keep an eye out for those, and we'll start putting those up. So happy scrapping.